My insane doctor's appointment, and we have lift off. Fresh out of high school. Invincible. Stupid. I hadn't had a physical in a couple years, so I figured, how hard could it be? You breathe in, say maybe drop your pants and cough. In and out. Easy. I was not prepared for what this appointment would become. Everything starts normal. The usual checks, the usual awkwardness. Then the doctor says, we'd like a urine sample, and I think, perfect, this I can handle. Spoiler, I could not handle it. It's not like a faucet. Once you start, you cannot stop. I cleaned up the crime scene, handed the cup to the nurse, and walked home genuinely proud of myself. Then the nurse calls that afternoon, and my brain immediately starts running through a list of every questionable decision I'd made in the last 2 years, which was a short list, but still. She tells me my results came back abnormal. Too many white blood cells. They want me to see a specialist at a urologist that I didn't even know what that was. I was about to find out. I show up to the urologist's office a week later, gripping my chair like I'm strapped into a rocket ship. Every other guy in the waiting room is at least 40 years older than me. They all look calm. Experienced. Battle-hardened. I look like a kid who accidentally wandered into the wrong waiting room, which, honestly, was accurate. The doctor comes in, reviews everything, and I'm thinking, okay, another urine sample, we're fine. Then he says the words that changed my life. I'd like to start with a bladder scope. I assumed this meant surgery. Scheduling. Weeks away. Time to mentally prepare. No, he says. We insert a thin tube with a camera directly into your urethra. I did not know what a urethra was. When he explained what a urethra was, I turned completely white. That I told him there must be a mistake. I begged to reschedule. I explained my entire romantic history as evidence that this level of investigation was simply unnecessary, that he was not moved. They lay me down in a procedure room. I am shaking. I am actively planning my escape route. Then 4 nursing students walk in to observe, because apparently this was also a learning opportunity for everyone involved except me. Then the older nurse approaches with a reddish-orange liquid to prep the area, and here is where the story takes a turn. I cannot fully explain that it had been a while since any human being had been anywhere near that vicinity, and apparently my body, with zero input from my brain, decided that this was a moment worth celebrating. The nurse stepped back, placed a towel down, and said with the calm of someone who had seen it all, it's not the first time. I wanted to dissolve into the floor tiles. The procedure was quick. Completely fine. Results were normal. Physically I was perfectly healthy. My pride, however, did not survive that I have not had a physical since.